This is the St. Johns County Real Estate Auction Report brought to you by Vanta Quality Assets. You can find us at vantallc.com. Investors welcome. Now, let's go to court.
And at the auction, we got 21 Myrtle Avenue as the first home. Very interesting home. It's actually, this is a little picture right here. You've got to check it out. It's the end of Magnolia Avenue, which is the most photographed street in not only St. Augustine, probably St. Johns County, maybe Northeast Florida. Gorgeous, gorgeous street. So why did nobody want? There was no reserve, no high bid. Well, look at the plaintiff total, and look at what I wrote here. Now, I don't just write stuff like that, but my wife and I, we pass it all the time, and we always look at it. It's in disrepair. It's had two families living there and leave within about 5 years. And when they leave, no one buys it for a while. Then somebody buys it, then they leave. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, it didn't sell. Next property did sell. And let me show you the property. It's right here. It's 448 South Hamilton Springs Road, St. Augustine, Florida. Very nice. Very, very nice. It did sell 149 at 77%. It actually, the Probax was 160. Pretty good bidding. Pretty good bidding. Actually, that's the reserve. Sorry. I am very sorry. I don't know what came over me. I put the you probably saw that. Anyway, so for 167, sorry, 77%. A little over the 160 Pro Max, but that's okay. Next one, real quick, it's right here, 43808 Comanche Trail. Boy, Comanche's really got a lot of those foreclosures there. Anyway, high bid 100. No, actually, no. It's canceled. Boy, I'm screwing up today, and I'm not even drunk. Anyway, this particular auction canceled, but very interesting. Again, 4308 Comanche Trail. Here's the next one, 54 Phillips Avenue. And let's see this one. No reserve. Actually, somebody was like, wait a minute, no reserve. I want that house. It's, its estimate's 468. What the heck, right? It's not haunted. So they bid up to 200,000. The bank bid 201. I think they got the idea. They stopped. Still went back to the bank. But I just wanted to let you know that, just in case you see that in the records. And the next property canceled. And it's right here, 88 Mission Trace. Oh, sorry, Drive, St. Augustine. Yes, Mission Trace Drive. Yeah, I think it's close to Palencia. I'm not sure. Anyway, the system is 221. Plaintiff total canceled. Looking forward to seeing that one. This particular one is estimated 69,000. Let's look at this last property. 4365 Flagler State Boulevard. And it is, I believe, Elton. Did it say Elton? Hastings. Mr. Haney. Yeah, I'm showing my age. Anyway, plaintiff total, 97. It's estimate. Reserve, none. Okay, went back to the bank. Nobody wanted it. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, and that's all she wrote. Comes to the auction. Ba-ba-ba-mow. Okay, and in other news, U.S. mortgage applications rise in latest week. Interesting. Well, the Mortgage Bankers Association, MBA, says seasonally adjusted. Love those seasonally adjusted. Then they're revised in about a few weeks, but hey, that's another story. Anyway, it rose 7.3% in the week ending in December. That's pretty decent. Seasonally adjusted, again, 13.2%. A rise in home sales and so forth, blah, blah, blah. You can read the article. It's from Yahoo, the same people that are a bunch of Yahoos because they're part of the mainstream media. And, well, guess what? Guess why these mortgage applications are up. It's not a lie, because the 30-year interest rate, you're looking at a 6-month chart here, it is 3.87%. Oof, it really is the lowest it's seen in quite a while. This is a 6-month chart. Let's go to a 1-year chart. Notice these interest rates for the last year have been going stair-stepping down. Let's look at 5-year chart. Look at that. Wow. Remember this flag I was talking about a few months ago? Even a few weeks ago. Actually was breached. It was the support line was touched right here, or met, and now it seems like it's going to go even further down. I would not be surprised in this deflationary period. Oops, there I said it. That it will go down to 3.41, maybe 3.3, maybe even breach this support line. Interesting. Well, let's look at what the Philadelphia Housing Index says about this. Ooh, well, we're looking at, remember that October, low, the middle of October, and then it just shot up for whatever reason. The housing index shot up, and now it's starting to kind of turn again. That is a 6-month chart. Let's look at the 3-year chart. I always like to bring out the 3-year chart. As you can see, it shot up and actually breached a little bit of the line. That would be the resistance line. Okay, but again, you can draw a line, kind of like not a straight resistance line, a little bit of an angle, and it was actually a met it right here. So, but still, it's in a sideways pattern. So, can't say too much about that on the 3-year chart. Now, remember, one day does not make a market. Let's look at Toll Brothers. This is one of the proxies. It's a nice 5-year chart of Toll Brothers. As you can see, Toll Brothers is sideways. Sideways, 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 my friend. Still, of course, the last week or so, it's been going down. Let's look at a 6-month chart to really bring that up. And yeah, it's been going down quite a bit. Quite a dip on heavy volume, by the way. This dip was on heavy volume. This dip was on heavy volume. This dip was on heavy volume. You got a lot of distribution here, my friend. And that's all I have to bring out for the news for today. I think it's enough, don't you think? Anyway, there's a little earthquake. Oh no, an earthquake. Okay, remember, bid well, no fear. And by the way, take that don't hatch off. It's court, damn it.